What up, what up, what up, what up? Unless you've been hiding under a rock somewhere, by now you should know that the Donda Listening Party Part 3 happened last night. It was in Chicago, in Soldier Field, and the setup of it is a replica of a house that Kanye grew up in Chicago. The album listening party was not the best one in my opinion. I like the second one better, and the reason are there's some subtle changes. There's no Pusha T verse. There's no Kid Cudi verse. The verse on the song Jail with Jay Z's verse is replaced by the Baby. We'll get into that in a second. There's no Conway the Machine. There's no Young Thug. I didn't hear the Locks verse. So there's some things missing. The order in which he played the songs was different. I don't know if that's how he plans on putting it in the album or what, but or if he just wanted to show his changes. I'm not sure. And then there's a couple of new songs. So starting off, like you see right here, the whole event started off. It was already delayed. It was late, but it starts off with the replica of his house, and then you see two kids emerge from the door with Kanye. One of them being Northwest for sure. The other one is unidentified. I think it could be either one of his other kids, or it could be Nori, which is North's cousin. I'm not sure. I don't want to really get into that because it's not as important anyway. But they come out, they appear for a while, and then the whole stadium goes dark, and the Donda, what used to be an interlude, I think now is an actual track, maybe track one or whatever. That starts to play, and along with video and pictures of his mom. See there that it goes black right there, and then eventually you'll get the pictures of his mom. This wouldn't be a Kanye event if there was not controversy. So of course, once we get past Donda, the very next thing you have is Kanye on stage with Marilyn Manson and the Baby, and we already know that the Baby's going through his controversy with his homophobic rhetoric and things that he said, and he's in the middle of cancel culture. But right alongside with him is Marilyn Manson, who's also going through the same type of things. He's been he's going to trial. He's been accused of rape, sexual assault, all kind of different things, and I think he may have made some comments as well. Now, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, and I hate that he removed Jay um, from the jail song. But I gotta say, in true fashion, whenever an artist gets alongside Kanye, they just put on a whole new, or they take their musical talents to a whole new level. And the Baby did just that. So I can't really be mad at his verse on this song. But at the same time, I kind of missed the Jay verse. Let's check this out for a minute.
Open up the jail. Open up the jail. And you can tell my baby mamas get the bail money. I said one thing they ain't like, threw me out like they ain't care for me. Threw me out like I'm garbage, huh? And that food that y'all took off my table, you know that feed my daughters, huh?
And the Baby continues to go on and murder that track about going to jail and being canceled. Another moment was Kim Kardashian coming out in a wedding dress and appearing as if her and Kanye are getting married again. They are not, but they are still family for what they say, and they're going to support each other throughout, both of their endeavors. So that's a good thing, a good thing for co-parenting altogether. Lastly, the big moment is the exit, right? Because you can't just fly out of the Mercedes-Benz Dome and then come to Chicago and not end it right? So he ends it by setting himself on fire. Initially, I'm looking at it and thinking, oh, that's a good videography, good thing that they did right there with the video and making it look real. And then he stands up. So I'm like, well, maybe he is on fire. But I'm like, nah, still good, right? But then they flipped and you see the house. And eventually he walks out the house and Kanye really is on fire. Once again, the king of marketing, the king of keeping attention on him, a king of making this just bigger than what it is. Like, even if you didn't care about this, when you heard Kanye set himself on fire, or you heard about the wedding dress, or you heard about the baby, it brought your attention to this. You could probably not even care about the album or the music, but you had to really come see, like, what is Kanye crazy behind doing now? And this is what he's doing, setting himself on fire. And this is the finale. I said, hey, if he left his stuff out of Soldier Field, man, I know something. Ain't no dome on Soldier Field. He can't just levitate up out of there. But instead, he sets himself on fire, and that ends the listening party. Once again, going into the music part, man, there was a lot of changes in there. Some I've heard comments that people are liking and not liking. Like, there's a new song called Lifestyle with Lauryn Hill flip to it. And anytime you hear a song with Lauryn Hill, it's a good day. If you don't believe me, go check out the Nas album that just dropped. Lauryn gets on there and it just goes crazy, right? So in this song, though, Ye is rapping about his relationship and divorce, seemingly his relationship and divorce to Kim Kardashian. So that's good. Another song that's on there is the Off the Grid. We know this song. He played it at the last listening album. But this one, he has an added verse at the end. Now, the thing about Off the Grid, like I said before, when other artists get on the song with Ye, they elevate their game. And this is probably my favorite Fabio Foreign verse out of any verse that he's ever rapped. Now, like I said, at the end of that, once he finished rapping, Ye comes back on in another verse. He rhymes, talk to God every day, that's my bestie. They playing soccer in my backyard, I think I see Messi. That's just a good line, a good bar light. And I think throughout this album, there's bars like that. Not all of them just delivered by Kanye. The features deliver bars too that make you say, oh, snap, all right. That's what's up. Praise God is on there, a couple of changes. Pure Soul is still on there. Pure Soul is definitely a Drake diss. There's no way you can tell me that that's not a Drake diss. But you know what? I'm going to do a whole nother video and we can break down those bars. He's dissing Drake. That's the end of the day on that. Speaking of Drake, since we already talking about it, looks like he's came out and said September 3rd, his album will drop, Certified Lover Boy. So my expectation is that Donda is going to drop on September 3rd as well. I've talked about that in the previous video as well. You can check that out. But that's just what I believe, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this video. Overall, it was great listening party, but not better than the second one, man. Y'all be safe.
Home run, bad bye. We wanna win, we ain't trying to lose. You must humble yourself, you need